So one of the things that we have never really done is take a look at kind of what my reference system looks like, some of the gear that I'm typically working with during a review or an audition, and kind of what my spaces look like. You guys see me always just do my reviews up from the studio upstairs. And so I thought, hey, let's shoot a little quick video and just kind of show you guys what I'm dealing with and what my spaces and systems kind of look like. So let's check it out. Okay, so this is my humble and always messy main system, if you will. So we've got the ABX LDA open baffles. This is kind of a hybrid from my original design. These were actually built by Dan, who is in our Discord. And so these are, that's Buddha, my dog. What's up, buddy? These are actually a kind of hybrid between my original kind of concept and then working with La Dolce Audio on some adding the wings, doing the 10-inch slot loading in the front of the baffle for the 15-inch coaxial, and then a vertical slot loading for the 18-inch bass driver. So we're going to do a whole review on those as well. But we run the Rega P3 with the Denon 301, just a simple stock glass platter. My favorite little record clamp right here. If you haven't checked out these little Eon things, these are super cool. Today we were actually just listening to the Mark Audio SSDBs, so I like to switch over to some EL34s, but here's the PrimaLuna DiaLouge Premium. I picked this guy up used. It's become one of my main reference pieces. Here is our brand new Orchard Audio streamer DAC. This thing is absolutely phenomenal. Just dethroned the Eversolo DMP-A6 with the linear power supply. Here is some little stands I use just in case I get some bookshelves or something in. This is the audiophile air filter, and we know it's audiophile because it has its own stand, and so that makes the air airier. It adds a nice airiness to the soundstage, and it keeps my gear from getting dusty. Nothing fancy behind the scenes. We just run some really simple Pine Tree Audio power cables. Kind of a mess, but you know, we do the best we can. I got the Emotiva power filter. I don't get too crazy with stuff, but again, all Pine Tree Audio kind of behind. These clamps, if you haven't seen these, you can find them at Home Depot for a couple bucks. They really help with cable management to keep it behind. I use a little mesh network to bring wired, if you need wired in here for different streamers and stuff like that. You can see we got the beautiful AFaudio silver RCA cables there. And then I got a little jerry rig here. I've got the phono stage, because I don't like little black boxes sitting everywhere. I like a minimalist approach. So I've got this guy. I use these little hooks, little bungee. There's my phono stage stuck to the back. We've got the GIK 2042, I believe, panels. And they got the scatter plates on them. And you can see we offset them off the wall. So they are about, I think it's about a couple inches off the wall. Just simple mounting brackets there. And then a simple screw on the bottom to kind of hold them off the wall. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't get back there. But anyway, and then the leather couch where I chill. And Buddha, he's always helping a brother out. Are we good, Boods? Everything's good? Yeah? We're gonna listen to some music? We're gonna jam out, bro? Okay. Anyway, that's the main system. Let's go check out the what I call the holding room. All right, so of course Buddha followed me back here. He's got his chow back here, but this is kind of the movie room, holding room, if you will. Basically anything that comes in for review, we kind of start back here and just kind of run it through its paces, and if it's kind of hitting us right, then we'll take it out and kind of mess with the main system. So let's take a look at what we got in the house today. All right, so again, this is really just kind of cobbed together here. This is basically where we just kind of chill and watch our TV and play video games. We got the Dynaudio Emmett 50s back here. If you haven't watched the review on those guys, stunning speaker for under 2,500. Those folks in Denmark know what they're doing. We've got the dual rel Mark 1s. Those are the old schoolers. The 10003s. What's up, Boots? We've got the standard, trusty, and favorite Emotiva XPA-2. Just a beast of a home theater amp. So we plug that guy in. You gotta go out, broski? All right, let's go. Come on. Later, skater. And then also we've got the Audial A21, which is just absolutely one of my favorites. This is what we use for solid state to kind of compare different gear to. We've got the recently dethroned Eversolo DMP-A6, which is going to come back here and be part of the mix-up. We've got the Denon Aries 2, the original, the OG. We love this guy. Absolutely beautiful. Again, you'll see a ton of Pine Tree audio back here. WBC 2549 Mogami. Just a multitude of crazy stuff back here. There's my basically high-level output to RCA, so we can convert any integrated amplifier or amplifier to have some kick-ass sub-outs. And you can actually adjust the gain on those. And we just love the Schiit Freyas. We've got a couple of them. We got the tube version, and then we just picked this solid state version up. They just have such a clean bypass to them, and just a really good buffered stage and a really nice volume control, 128 step, really cool remotes. I picked this one up for $300, and man, you just can't hardly beat them. So of course we've got the old Xbox, bunch of crappy vinyl. Everybody's got these. Here's all your different cords. We've got Ethernet and power. We've got speaker cables. We've got RCAs in that one. We got XLRs and power cord. It's just everywhere. So anyway, that's what we got going down here. No big deal. This is the holding tank. So there you go. All right. So now we are up here in the madhouse where all the craziness takes place. This is the studio, aka, or should I say, spare bedroom, aka ABX Audiophile Studio, which is a fancy way of saying spare bedroom that's painted gray to look cooler. Let's check it out. Okay, so this is the spare bedroom, aka ABX Audiophile Studio. Fancy way of saying spare bedroom. I think I already said that, repeating myself, but you can see all this crap crammed in here. Let's go through and see what we got. Gaming laptop, check. 18-inch bass driver, open baffles, check. Boxes of who knows what, with some miscellaneous tubes for who knows what. Some speaker bases for who knows what. Again, the audiophile grade air filter. This one is not on its custom stand, so it does not add more airiness to the air. We've got all these SSDB towers that somehow I ended up purchasing from Mark Audio because I love them so much. I'm not sure why I got 4 pairs, but I couldn't pass up the price. Here's just some backdrop stuff, so when you're kind of watching my reviews, that's kind of what's behind me. Here's the absolutely famed La Dolce Audio. If you have not checked these out, oh my God. Tube amplifier. We've got the SVS SB3000, not a fan. It works okay, not very musical. Another 18-inch, look at that, look at that. That's the size of the bass drivers on our open baffles compared to the SVS. That's not even funny, yo. Get yourself together, SVS. Ah, shit, that's great. And then we just, oh man, my favorite, the Polk Monitor 10As from like 1980. These are really cool. These were actually gifted to us by Mark Audio. This was the first set of the Tozzies that were ever made. This was their prototype. And we did a bunch of reviews for them and got a bunch of speakers and stuff sold for them on our in our community for a really good price. And they asked me if I wanted these, so I was like, hell yeah. So, and then this is my ambiance look. I've got all the speaker covers back here with blue lighting. Oh my God, it's so fancy. The Sesti Tees, absolutely phenomenal. A member of our group, Mark, really cool guy. He made these custom feet for the Sesti Tees. Absolutely fantastic work. And he also made us our first kind of logo, ABX audio file. 3D printed it for us. Super cool. Another member told me about these on-air things, and so I ordered one of these from, I don't know whatchamacallit. They're battery powered. They're kind of cool. You see it in the reviews. There's the black ice. This microphone is actually lead singer of Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, owned this. Gave it to Lane Staley of Alice in Chains. Ended up with my buddy Marty Schock in a local band. And my wife bought it for me on Valentine's Day. Super cool. This is a book everybody should read. Teaches you how to be a good person. Black Ice Audio. This is one of my favorite DACs. This thing's great. Put it on a desktop. It's got a headphone out, volume control. Whew, that thing's fancy smancy. Loving it. There's the custom PC 3060 Ti, just kind of all my desktop stuff. A member of our group, Dan, loaned me this, the Valhalla 2, and I am really loving this with the Bifrost 2 and the ETA Audio Mini SCs that I reviewed, which are my daily drivers. We got a couple in-ears in for review. My favorite custom Starfield controller. Love this thing. Here's the newer model of the Tazi 2s. These are the speakers that sit at my desk. That's where we do all the work. That's where all the shit happens. I'm pretty messy. Got the mini DSP and Zoom ready to do some stuff. Tom from ETA Audio said, hey man, you gotta try these cheap ass Holla in-ear monitors. So we are. I think they were like 18 bucks, something like that. So we're trying these guys out. He seemed to like them. When a headphone manufacturer tells you to buy and check out some cheap shit, you do. And there's the Sony A7. That's A7 III. This is what we use to shoot all of our video. We got an HDMI over there. Anyway, that is the, oh, and the billboard. This is just a cheap TV we got here, but we got our logo and stuff on it. What do we got up here? Another set of the ETA. These ones are going to get raffled off to our community for long. There's the Emotiva GR1s. Fantastic. They were my favorite for a long time. Here's the Teal Ghosts. Don't ever buy them. And there's the cost, man. Get those because those are rad and cheap. Anyway, there it is. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a rundown, hanging out, checking out our stuff. And we're going to have a bunch of reviews coming up this weekend. Hopefully, we're going to start running through the all of the Orchard Audio stuff. We've got the Pecan Pi, the Pecan Pi Plus. We've got the Pecan Pi Plus Ultra, which is my new reference streamer. All streamer DACs. We got those in for review. We've got the Orchard Audio Duo Class D GAN amp, which is an absolute stunner. I believe it's 150 watts per channel. Blow your mind. And then we've also got their top tier, fully loaded, I think it's about $3,000, Star Crimson Ultra 500 watt amplifier. That thing is an absolute ginseng knife of a powerhouse. And we're going to have all those reviews coming in the next few weeks and much more. I just got an email from Dyne Audio. The Focus 50 and the Evoke 50s are en route, and then we also have the Borison X2 showing up this holiday. So stay tuned. Appreciate all you guys, and hope you enjoyed the tour.